Hi, this is a follow-up for my first video, and I got so many people who were able to view our video, and some people had very interesting questions. And one of the questions that was recurring that kept coming was, I don't want to think about death. I just want to leave. I don't want to think about death. And my question is, nobody does want to think about death. We too just want to leave. However, death is inevitable. But as we leave, we have one of the things that we want to do and do well is plan so that you're not caught unprepared when it does come. The problem is death does not knock on the door. It doesn't give you notice. It doesn't give you warning. It just comes to you or any of your beloved ones. Now, one of the things that QUAG is trying to do, Kaimosi Girls Alumni Welfare Group is trying to do, is really come up with a fair way, a fair method of ensuring that all participating members are compensated. My question to you is this. Have you ever been in a group where they use Harambe method to help others? And what happens in the groups is the people who are the loudest, the people who talk very loud, the people who know how to kiss up, at the end of the day, they end up getting help from everybody. You will find that there's always one person in the group who will say, my husband is sick, and people will make a rambe for them. And then the next day they'll come back and say, my sister is in the hospital, and they will contribute money for them. And the 2 days or a month later, they'll come back and say, oh, I sprained my leg, and people are going to give that person help. And then you are one of those people and who comes and you don't really talk much. They know you, but you're not the kind that really knows how to advocate for yourself. So what happens with those kind of people? You end up paying for the loud people, and yourself, nobody even remembers that you exist. I have seen many times when there are people in a group where one person will say, my husband died, or my mom died, and the loud people will automatically minimize their need. But when it comes to their need, they scream loud, and unfortunately, the person who screams loudest is normally the ones who get the benefit most. So one of the reasons why we started Kaimosi Girls Alumni Benevolent Fund was to really reach out to the marginalized people and say, look, this is not good, this is not fair. Let's come up with a constitution where we can come up with basic rules, and if you meet the constitution and you're a participating member, then we all receive the same amount of money. Currently, the payout is 50,000 Kenya shillings, and the pay-in is only 12,000 Kenya shillings per year. Last year was extremely successful, and I'm proud to announce that actually we paid 12,000 Kenya shillings, and the members are going to be getting a refund as we use less money than that for the whole year. Okay, let's go back to your Harambe and calculate all the money you've paid out to Harambes with no guarantee that somebody's going to help you in return. And you pay here 800, you pay here 500, and in the end you'll find that you have paid over 25,000 shillings for the whole year. With Kaimosi Girls Alumni Welfare Group, actually last year we paid less than 12,000 As I'm talking now, there is a refund of a little money that is going to be returned to the members, because if they surplus, then we give a refund to the members. And this is something that is so beautiful, something that it gives you a peace of mind, and something that, as the people who say, yes, I don't want to think about death, actually you don't, because wherever you are, when you're seated somewhere, you know for sure you are covered. And there's nothing greater in life than having a peace of mind that you won't leave your loved ones in problems. The reason why we are doing this big campaign for our Kaimosi Girls Benevolent Fund, we need to increase our membership. And the goal is to be able to pay between $150,000 to $200,000 per incident, thereby anybody having enough money to pay all the funeral covers for their loved ones. And before we reach there, the 50,000 helps. And many members have come and said, you know what, Judy, I was able to raise my money. Our family did a contribution, and I was glad to give the biggest contribution, that is $50K, for our loved one. And it made me feel good. It made me feel like I belong. I didn't have to stay behind and wash the dishes, because in some families, if you don't produce money, then everybody makes you wash the dishes at the funeral, because you are less contributing. So they find a way of making you work for your contribution. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is not about worrying about whether we die. This is about really living today. Every day we have so many members meet each other. We go have vacation. Not everybody's on the wall. Some people are not on the wall and they don't even hear about it. But when they get an incident, they call us and we honor. So if you're looking for a fair group that can help you when you are bereaved, and it's organized, it's governed by a constitution, it's registered, it's legal, definitely consider Kaimosi Girls Alumni Welfare Group Benevolent Fund. And learn more about us by going to www.Kaimosi Girls Alumni Welfare Group. Those are the initials only, KGWAG.org. www.Kaimosi Girls KG Alumni AWG.org. Thank you, and keep asking the questions, because I am glad to keep answering them until we can get this concept across Africa, and so that it can help as many people as possible. Thank you.